What's up, guys, and welcome back to Athena's Garage. In today's video, we're going to be upgrading the lights on the back of this Hyundai Sonata. Let's get right into it. Lasfit reached out to me again and wanted to supply me with some lights, so we're going to go ahead and look at them. They asked what are the vehicles I had, and I said I had a Hyundai Sonata, and they sent out some lights for the back of it. I think they sent some cab lights, some license plate lights, looks like reverse lights, and I'm assuming these are the brake lights. So, take a look at some of this stuff. Yeah, these are definitely going to be the brake lights. These are your reverse lights. Now, I'm not sure what the difference between these are. These might be yellow, and these might be... These are red, actually. I'm not sure where these will go, but we'll find out. They may not be for this vehicle, because of the model we have. But, let's get over to the vehicle and see what we got to do. So I know for a fact the brake lights are really easy to change out on this. It's just literally lifting up the trunk and popping the things out. I don't know, did they send turn signals? I'm not sure. Maybe some of those things are reverse lights. I don't know, maybe the other ones are turn signals. We'll have to find out here in a second. But the turn signals and brake lights are really easy to change out. You just open the trunk up and they're accessible right there. Now these reverse lights are going to be a little bit more difficult because you have to remove the inside little cover of the trunk door, which again, it's not that difficult. So let's open this thing up and I'll show you. Once we're inside the trunk of this Hyundai Sonata, there are these little panels here on the left and right side. You just pull them right off and you have access to your turn signals and your brake lights. Now I've replaced the wiring on these because there was a problem with these. I had loads of issues with them. So thankfully they do work now, but they just come out, you twist and pull. And the same with these bulbs, you twist and pull out. Take the bulbs out. Let's get a new bulb. Now that we have our new bulb, we can slip it in here. And they are one way. They only go in one way. So there's our bulb. I may actually try and see what it looks like now without it being inside the housing. Let's just see. Did it come on? It did. That is your running light there. Or sorry, not your running light, your tail light. Let's pull out this other side. It's going to be the same exact process. Here's our tail light on the new Lasfit one. There's actually a fan on this too, which is pretty cool. And there is our stock halogen one. So I'm going to go ahead and push the brake light. I won't be able to see this yet, but you guys will. So let's see how bright that gets. Now I wasn't able to see it. Hopefully it did get brighter. I can't tell. So now we should be able to just slip this thing in here. It should fit right in here. Uh-oh. Has some wiggling problems there. These plugs just kind of slip in a specific way, so you just have to figure out which way that is and get them in. Maybe like that. All right, so now we can go ahead and go over to this side, get this side done. Just to get a before and after shot, this is the new bulb. This is broad daylight, and this is the old bulb. It's definitely a lot brighter in person. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to tell on camera. Again, I don't have anyone out here to help me push the brakes to see how bright they are, but I will after everything is said and done. I'm going to do a before and after at night as well. So the turn signal bulbs are the same style halogen bulbs, the push and twist in. They did not send me some of those, so we won't be changing those out today. Looks like just going to be reverse lights and possibly the license plate lights. So now that that's done, the brake lights are done, we can go ahead and do these reverse lights that are in here. And to do them, you're going to have to lift your trunk up, and there is several of these little clips. You just kind of unscrew them with a Phillips head screwdriver. Looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then this little felt backing here should fall off and give us access to the reverse lights. There's 2 screws underneath this that are holding the rest of this thing on. All right, I recommend taking taking these 2 screws off first and then taking each one of those tabs off because the thing kind of fell down once I started unscrewing those. So now that we did that, we have access right here to our, looks like our reverse lights. I don't think there's any other lights in there. Does not look like it. So once we do that, we can put everything back on and hopefully these things are nice and bright. I should have also mentioned to get these out, you kind of just twist this little thing here. It's kind of difficult to get in here. but you just twist it and pull it out. But I put the other light in, this thing is blinding me. I put the car in reverse, and it is clearly way brighter than what's in there now. So let me actually stick that in here and we'll get a comparison. I will say, do not look directly at that. It is extremely bright. Here is our old halogen style one, and then obviously our new nice white bright light. It is extremely bright, so that would be pretty cool to see tonight and see how bright it is compared to the old ones from the comparison video. But now we're just gonna go ahead and do that side, and then we'll move on to the license plate lights. Last thing is the license plate lights. Now I don't know why, what else these are for, maybe cab lights. I'm gonna assume these are the license plate lights. I don't know, they look almost like they're red. So we're gonna test one of them out real quick and see. I'm just gonna try to hold them on the side. Let's go over to the car because I already pulled off one of the tabs here. So to remove this light, it's just 2 screws, 1, 2. It slides out, and it's just like everything else, it twists into this housing. So let's pull this out and see what color this light is. Just like I thought, this light is red, so I'm not entirely sure where that marker is supposed to go. Actually, does it go right here? It might go underneath here. I didn't even know there was a light there, so maybe that's where it's supposed to go. So let me pull this out, swap one of the other ones in, and see what color it is. The other ones were definitely the correct ones. These are nice and bright white. So we're gonna go ahead and slide this one in, switch this one out. As you can see, here's a little comparison, and I'll do another comparison once this one's back in there, but it's clearly way brighter than that one. Look at that difference. That's a pretty significant difference in my eyes. You're gonna definitely be able to see the license plate a lot brighter now. Let's go ahead and switch that one out, and then we're gonna investigate these bottom lights down here. So after some digging, there is actually another bulb in here. I didn't even know this thing existed. This looks pretty rough, so I don't even know if this connector works anymore. This bulb looks terrible. So I'm assuming that red goes in here. This is just painted silver, so I'm not entirely sure if that's supposed to be like that or what. But I want to see if this connector even works. Here is our new red bulb here. These taillights are actually really easy to take out. I'll show you here in a second. Let's see if that thing turns red. Is it red? Oh, duh. I unplugged the main wiring harness thing here. Let's see, does it turn on? It does. Look at that. Well, I didn't even know this was a thing. So that's kind of cool to know. So let me get this all back in here and we'll switch to the other side and I will show you exactly how to do this. All right, here's the other side. Again, to pull this off, just do that. It's actually gonna be easier from the beginning if you take this headlight out to put all these bulbs and stuff in. There are 4 10mm nuts holding the taillight on. 1, 2, 3, and 4 down here. We're just gonna zip those off. This thing literally just falls right out, and then you can swap that bulb out. So I'm gonna do that real quick. Now that the bulb is switched out, we're just gonna put these 10mm nuts back on. Again, don't tighten these very tight because they are in plastic, so I would just get them kind of snug and move on from there because you don't want this housing to snap and break. So I'm just gonna get these snugged up and then we should be moving on to maybe the cab lights. We only have 1 package left. The rear is done. Let's go see what these other 2 lights they gave us can fit in. Well, I'm not quite sure what these are for because they don't fit on the interior light, so I'm not sure, but it is all done for now. You probably will see a before and after here in a second, but that's probably going to be the end of this one, guys. If you want to pick up some of these lights, make sure to look down below in the description. I'll have links to everything. And again, shout out to Lasfit for sending me these lights. It should help a lot with the visibility. That's going to be the end of this one, guys. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you learned how to change the lights on the Hyundai Sonata. If you want to pick up a set of these lights, make sure you use the link down below. It gives me a little bit of a kickback, affiliate links, stuff like that. So help support the channel. And if you want to help support the channel a little bit more, consider subscribing and liking this video and all that, you know, mumbo jumbo. I appreciate you guys for watching. Thank you. Bye.